To my dismay, there's not much time.
And now for your weekly dose of metal. Here are your hosts, Morgan Danielle and Luco Blaze on The Metal Experience.
We just heard some. You guys didn't actually hear it, but we just heard some Living Massacre by A Kingdom in Peril and Cruel Melody with the song Blame. What up? I am Luca Blaze with Morgan Danielle sitting next to me. I don't even know what to call you
He's
anymore.
got chin hair
Derek.
now.
He's got some facial hair. Just Derek with the facial hair. And tonight on The Metal Experience, we have with us for the first time ever the Dirty Dangerous.
Woo!
Why don't you woo, the monotone woo? Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves and what you do in the band?
All right. Well, I'm Shay. I'm the vocalist.
I am Jay. I am everything else in the band, I guess, for now.
So, give us a little backstory about the Dirty Dangerous. You know what? Let's start off with the name. How did you guys come up with the name, the Dirty Dangerous?
So the last band, or in the past, this band I was in called Silent Preacher, I had brought up to the other main member in that band. I said, hey, we're looking for names, stuff like that. And I said, all right, we're trying to be some badass kids, whatever. And I said, okay, what about the Dirty Dangerous? And he shot it down immediately, and I kept it in the back of my head because I was like, okay, I like that name. I think it represents me. I'm dirty and dangerous, I guess. But so we were thinking, originally it started off with me as a solo project kind of thing, and then it started to drift more into a band. So we were like, we made our first music video, and the person who was making it said, well, why don't you guys come up with a band name, since that's a more accurate way to put it, I guess. So me and Shay are talking, and I threw it out. I was like, what about the Dirty Dangerous? And immediately she was like, yes, that's perfect. It's rock and roll. It's rock and roll.
It's rock and roll. I like it. You have a music video?
Yeah,
Yes,
we do.
We do.
We do. We have. a
All
music
right,
video.
all right. Give me a little backstory. We're going to jump forward a little bit, and then we're going to go back and talk about the
Okay.
Sure.
music video. What do you got?
Sure. The music video is for our song called Crossfaded. We did that song, and the song is basically about being in a dark place and kind of turning to substances like drugs and alcohol to kind of like forget about it or to make it go away. And so we decided we wanted to do a music video, and we thought that out of the two songs that we've had already, Crossfaded would be the better fit for it, and we kind of took a little trippy kind of way with it. I think when you watch it, it's kind of trippy, which is kind of like a trip, like a drug trip, So I dig it a lot. It was a lot of fun to make.
It was. It definitely was. We saw some squirrels having sex in the middle of it. So
Did they catch that and put it in there?
Is that in the
We
video?
We
didn't
did
put
it
it in the video,
just a
but it
little bit?
was filmed.
It was filmed.
It
It
was
will
all
be in
fuzzy
the-
and blurred.
The deleted scenes
Yeah.
of the music
right,
video.
exactly. We wanted to put it in there, but I guess some people might be turned off by our music.
Maybe it was a little much.
Should have been like, and click next to the bonus scene or something.
Maybe in some bloopers.
Yeah, maybe.
So, Crossfaded? Faded?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Crossfaded.
And then where did you guys shoot? I haven't seen the video. I didn't know you guys had a video, but
Oh, no.
I want to watch it now. Where did you guys shoot? Give me the whole backstory of the music video and all that good stuff.
So we were looking at a few places. We wanted to maybe do it in an abandoned church, something like that.
Where'd
but
you find an abandoned church at?
We didn't.
well, the guy who produced the video pretty much left it up to us. He's really down to earth. He's a great guy. Awesome guy for filming. And I don't know, I kind of thought to myself, like, I'm going to do it in the place that I've been living in recently. So, I used to live with my mom, and I spent a lot of time over there growing up and being in high school and stuff, and I finally made the transition to move to my dad's. And I guess that's where this whole solo project thing started to happen. And when you think about writing music, I think even when you make videos, people are going to watch them and judge you based off that. So when picking the location, I was like, well, I want to make this as real as possible. So if the song is about things that we've went through or seen, I want to make it where I've seen those things, where I've been through those things. So I definitely have been around a lot of people who depend on those substances, and even myself or Shay, whoever, whatever, we all go through it at some point and relate to it. So it was actually in my house. And where I see that stuff every day. My dad's in a biker gang, so you can imagine that a ton of that stuff is happening, crazy, adventurous stuff. And so we kind of fixed the place around, and we made it into what we see every day, what we go through.
So it was pretty easy to act out your role, essentially, because it was realistic.
Exactly.
Very awesome.
So there was like a storyline behind it, or was it just you guys playing?
When we basically filmed us playing and getting into the song itself. There's a few scenes. You have a close-up of Shay's ripped jeans, her holding a beer with the heel. You have a switchblade opening during those.
You're holding the beer. Wait, what? You're holding a beer with the heel?
I think he's got to actually
I'm
see it. It's
I'm wearing
artistic,
a heel.
Luco. These shots are meant for you to visualize.
Right. So no, it's like visualizing the fact that
It's okay, we're women.
Yeah,
And I want to say this is the first time that I think there's been 3 women and 2 guys.
Right.
And it feels awesome.
yeah. I'm sure the guys are like, man, I don't know.
Fuck them.
Whoa, wow, she's crazy.
That escalated
She's
real
crazy.
quick.
I'm drinking water.
She's drinking water. She's getting fucking crazy.
But no, like these scenes. So for example, like that scene where it does a close up of Shay and she has the ripped jeans, she has high heels on, and she's holding this beer. It's kind of like you're visualizing. Well, we're women, like Morgan said. It's tough because in the music industry, it's male dominated, and we're trying to be rock and roll, something like Joan Jett, whatever. And when you watch the Runaways movie, you can very clearly see that when you're a girl trying to be in this industry, you have the guys. And I have plenty of experience with those guys being like, you can't play guitar. I start fucking shredding, and they're like, oh, holy shit. Like,
I take it back.
yeah, exactly, and so that kind of close-up scene is to represent us in a way. I mean, people definitely won't necessarily see it right away, but once they start to connect it to us, they'll see like, hey, all right, we got some bad bitches right here who are tough.
Bad bitches.
Who are tough, and they want to do this rock thing, and then you got the switchblade, because you got to get the switchblade. It's tough, But and then you got some scenes of us as a band. The people who I had in the video, actually, the guy Dave wasn't in Hazard, and then he was in my other band, Silent Preacher. He's a really great friend of mine, talented musician. I love that guy to death. So I wanted him in there. He plays bass like a motherfucker, and then I have Johnny, who's, he's pretty great on drums too. So we had the band kind of clinking some beers and showing what it's like to be in a band. It's tough. It's really tough to be in a band because you fight all the time, and we were all together clinking the beers, and it shows like that rock and roll kind of atmosphere, I guess you could say. So.
Nice. So give us the backstory of how, now it's just 2 of you guys right now. Give us the backstory of how this band happened.
Well, I think so. Jay was her last band that was pretty serious was Silent Preacher, and after she got out of that, she decided that she wanted to do this solo project. So me and Jay, we've been friends for like a super long time. We met in the 6th grade, I think, the sixth grade. So it's been a long time. We're pretty close friends. And when she decided to do this solo project, she needed a vocalist, and I sing, So she was like, hey, Shay, I know you sing. Do you want to help me out a little bit with my solo project? And I agreed. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll help you out with your thing. And we recorded Walking into Fire, which was our first track. And that kind of was a little bit, it was under Jay's solo music. And then it went really well. We vibed really well together. I think we worked really well as a team, and we decided that we would kind of form a band out of it. And then we went on to record and write Crossfaded as kind of a duo. So now we're trying to find other members and kind of round out this band and work together.
Rock and roll. So you guys have 2 songs you guys brought tonight to play.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and play one of those songs. You guys were just talking about the music video for Crossfaded.
Yeah.
Why don't we go ahead and play that track and introduce the world to the Dirty Dangerous?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So the Metal Experience, we're rocking out to the Dirty Dangerous. This song is Crossfaded, and this song also has a music video. You guys can find it on YouTube. What? Check it out, and we're about to rock out to Crossfaded.
Life's been bad since you've been gone. I'm missing you again. Your chemicals are calling me, and through this smoke I can see. I'm dancing with death, he's waiting for me. I can feel this violent craving for you course through my veins every day. You take away all the suffering until you start to fade. From the palm of my hand to the back of my throat, I swallow these pills, I'm starting to choke. You run down like poison, bittersweet. Kiss my lips, set me free. I can feel this violent craving for you course through my veins every day. You take away all the suffering until you start to fade. And you're fading now, like you always do. I feel my heartbeat stalling. My hands begin to shake, crashing down and falling. Time to retake, but tomorrow's a new day. So tonight, I'll just drift away. I can feel violent cravings in my veins every day. You take the suffering until you
Hey, this is Rosie,
And I'm Brian from False Hope Fades.
and you're listening to the Metal Experience.
Woo! All right, we just heard the Dirty Dangerous with the song Crossfaded. They also have a music video, which I just watched, yay, on YouTube. Check out Crossfaded. And Morgan Crossfaded, and Morgan also posted that on the Metal
book
Experience Facebook page.
It's book
Correct,
I
Morgan?
did just now.
All right. So, where'd you guys record this? Is this the two songs you guys brought tonight? Is it on a demo, an EP? What is it? Or is it just...
It will be on an EP.
Okay.
We're finishing out the EP right now. Probably thinking about 2 more songs. We're working on that right now, and then we'll probably publish the EP.
And where are you guys currently? Are you guys currently recording, or what's the process? Where are you guys recording?
We're recording at the Bunker Studios right now. We recorded Crossfaded and Walking in a Fire at the Bunker Studios with a good friend of ours, Marquis Cobain. Very
He is
talented.
a phenomenal musician. He's such a badass. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Cobains, but you should check them out. Pretty grungy
Cobains.
punk band.
The Cobains.
Nice.
That kind of sounds familiar.
Because it's Kurt Cobain's last name.
No.
Wait, it's with a K, not a C. So
Oh, tricky.
So you guys recorded two, and do you have 2 more songs?
yeah, we will soon. I have 20 songs written, and so right now, well, I don't have 20 songs. I have 20 ideas, and sorting through them is really tough because I think we want to finish off this EP with me and Shay. Obviously, I'm going to be doing the rest of the instruments, but in the future, if we assemble some band members, that's going to be a whole different chapter because different people bring different influences. So we're going to finish this off with the 2 tracks we think will fit it the best, and we'll go from there, I guess.
So the recording, what did you have other people recording, like the drums and bass, or you did all of that?
So I was supposed to do everything else, but luckily I had someone that I work with called Johnny. He was like, hey, I'm really down to help you out in whatever way I can. So I'm like, hey, lay down some drum beats for me and whatever. And he ended up doing that for Walking in the Fire and Crossfaded. And so, yeah, he did the drums for those 2 tracks, but the bass I did myself.
So you did the guitar and bass,
Yes.
and then you had, what was his name on bass?
Johnny Kortev.
On the bass?
Drums.
On the
drums.
Drums. Okay. Then who'd you have on the bass in the music video again?
Oh, this guy named Dave, who I was in 2 bands with previously, who's a super awesome dude.
So why don't you have those guys come over?
I think Dave is not looking to do music, but if he was, I would totally have stole him and made him write a contract in his blood and stuff. But Johnny also has a metal band, so he's kind of preoccupied with that. He was just doing it to help me out.
What is his metal band called?
I don't think they have a name, so they're just kind of starting out, hanging out, and they're best friends.
Send them our way once they get stuff recorded.
Definitely, of course.
Help them out.
Of course.
So I want to talk a little bit about your guys' influences. So what got you guys into, Shay, what got you into vocals, and Jay, what got you into everything else?
Me first. Okay, so right now, I'm starting to look into a lot of different bands, a lot of different people as influences. Just right off the bat, I like to take influence from. I'm looking at like Amy Winehouse. I'm really trying to study her. She's beautiful. I'm trying to get that bluesy kind of really feel good sound, but at the same time, I'm looking at people like Lizzie Hale of Hailstorm with the
Love her.
really hard, rock vocalist with an amazing range, So, but there's 2 kind of things that I'm trying to go for, which is the soft blues and the really hard kind of in your face rock.
Did you ever watch the Amy Winehouse documentary that came out? I think it was last year.
I
about
did. I did actually. I rented that from Redbox. Yes.
It was a very interesting documentary.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She was very talented. Unfortunate that she had to deal with so many demons and
So
addiction.
those are your current influences on like vocal style. What
Yeah.
got you into singing originally?
So I've always just liked to sing. I got into that real young. I was in a couple choirs growing up, of course, in like grammar school. I sang for my church for like 3 years.
Nice.
And it was always something that I just I did to myself. I never really did it with anybody else or in a band or anything until Jay came to me and asked me to help her out with her solo project. And then I kind of experienced really writing music and singing music and recording it and taking it a little more seriously. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. And I think that me and Jay work very well together. So when she asked me if I wanted to take this to another level and actually be in a band with her, I said yeah. So I'm really, kind of starting out with this here. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the journey and what I can discover with my talent.
Yeah. So now, Jay, give me some of your influences.
All right, this is a tough one. A lot of people will probably assume I like Guns N' Roses, which I do.
She likes Guns N' Roses. Shay loves Guns N'
I
Roses.
do very much. I jammed. I jammed to them on the way over here to get pumped for it.
You know how I can tell?
Absolutely.
She's wearing the shirt.
Hey, not me. Shay is. So. But no, I love Guns N' Roses. Appetite for Destruction, I think, is a monster, and nobody can describe that album. I think it's fierce, it's dirty, it's dangerous.
Nice.
Plug there.
Yeah, take that out. Just kidding. Anyway, but I wouldn't say Slash necessarily influences me. I mean, he is a great guitarist, but more so the band altogether, what they come up with is phenomenal. I love their lyrics, their material. That was the band, I think, that pushed me into guitar. I heard like this mean, dirty, like want to piss off your parents kind of sound, which of course is every teenager is going through that rough time, so they want to do that. But I love Avenged Sevenfold as well. They're phenomenal too. And Queens of the Stone Age, that's my other band that I always go to. Josh Homme is a god. I mean, he is, I don't even know how he writes his music, but I hope one day I could get there too, you know. So other than that, you got the classics, Pink Floyd, Zeppelin, Hendrix. Grew up with that, and I love that as well. So
Good calls. Good
Boom, boom, boom. Knocking them all out. So how long have you guys now been the Dirty Dangerous?
How long has it been? We've been working together for
half a year, I would say, close to that. So
All right. Well, you know what time it is. I think it's a little bit of Derek time.
Time to sit back and relax and listen to the one that the metal gods themselves gave us. It's time for the heaviest of them all, the chin hair of knowledge.
We missed you last week, bro.
Yeah, no, I was
Bra?
in Wisconsin.
Brajul?
You say that like it was a bad thing to take a vacation.
Brah?
No, it was cool getting away for a little bit.
It always is.
Yeah,
So what do you got for us tonight?
I've only got some tour news and some just a little reunion thing. That's about it.
All right. Give me the tour news, brother.
Well, Morgan and Luca already know about it. That Soilwork is coming in.
Bought the VIP tickets today.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to me. Morgan
I
tells me these
emailed
things.
him and he refused to read the email. So now I told him in person that, by the way, we're going to be hanging out with Unearth, Battlecross, Soilwork, Woven War, and what's that other band, Dirk?
Darkness Divided.
Darkness Divided, all on one tour.
And I still don't know about it.
You know what's funny, Luco, is that Darkness Divided band, because I I found out about them. Sean, Reviews from the Crypt staff member, did a review on their latest album, Darkness Divided. It was released on Victory Records this past month. So it's up on our website. He did a review on it. So we're going to see this awesome band that Sean reviewed about, and maybe I'll print it out and give it to them going, hey, Sean made this for you.
I don't know if you guys have seen this yet.
I don't know if you've seen this, but we do a podcast. Here's our stickers.
Hey-yo.
But yes, it's going to be fucking awesome. VIP package, bitch.
And when is that?
11:10 at Arlington
That's
Heights. in
November.
Home Bar.
11 is
I
November.
said 11:10.
I know.
November for
Yes.
all of you people
Yes.
that don't know what month
I
the 11th
cannot
month
wait.
of the year is.
Cannot fucking wait.
Okay.
Where's that at?
Arlington
Home Bar
Heights.
in Arlington Heights.
It's a really cool venue. You haven't been there yet, but
I've
I
never
have.
been.
It's really fun.
Have you guys
Really
ever
fun.
been to Home Bar?
no, we haven't.
no, we have
I
not.
didn't even know it existed.
You should if
And
you've
you've
got a
never been to
chance.
Home Bar?
They're starting to get pretty big, actually.
When the who
Seven
did you
Dust.
see at?
Seven
Oh,
Dust
right.
played with Like a Storm
You saw
and
Seven Dust.
Trivium. It was fucking awesome.
Was that the one you just saw recently?
Yes.
So Seven Dust, I saw them
Oh.
once. A little quick side note.
So
I
fucking
saw
awesome.
them once, and they put on such a great live show.
They do.
Yeah.
They really do.
That I was like, Morgan's like, hey, you want to go see Seven Dust? I was like, no, because I don't want anything
His
to
loss,
ever
man.
tarnish how great of a performance they put on that one night that I saw him. So I didn't go.
Yeah, he
That's
should have.
dedication.
So yeah, I have
They
to.
sounded exactly like they did on CD, and they played old stuff that I didn't even think I would ever hear.
I had
it
to
was so
remember them
good.
as one of the greatest live performances I've ever seen. So I didn't want anything to tarnish that. 'Cause like, what if I saw them this time and they weren't that good? And I'm like, oh man, that kind of ruined everything. So I'm like, no, I saw Seven Dust once, and they were fucking great. And I was like, I can't ever see them again. I don't want to ruin how good they were. Literally, I have they were probably like the top 2 bands non-theatrical I've ever seen. And I've seen a fuck ton of live shows.
What do you mean by that?
Like, non-theatrics, like,
Like they're
like Rob Zombie
very
and
tight in
Rammstein
their
have all
sound.
that stuff.
Like they have a solid performance that they don't leave you disappointed. Like you can look back and go, "Wow, that is amazing." Like it stands out. I guess is what Luke
I would
was trying to
say
say.
top 2 shows ever. Dillinger Escape Plan, obviously, because every time I see them, they just absolutely crush
Which
it.
on Friday I'm getting those tickets.
And Seven Dust. I would say those are the top 2 non-theatrical.
Oh.
Like, theatrical-wise, Rammstein, then Rob Zombie.
But
Just
which
based on theatrics. All the fucking monsters and
Right.
flames and all the
Yeah, of
shit they got
course.
going on. Sorry, little side note. I just had to put that out there. Seven Dust. If you have a chance to go see Seven Dust, take it. And hopefully
No.
it's as great
As the one
the
time.
one time I saw them.
No.
So what else you got for us, cool guy?
That band Act of Defiance that has Chris Broderick and Chandra over in it. And former singer of Scar to Martyr and the guitar player of Shadows Fall have announced a U.S. tour. They'll be coming through Brower House in Lombard on 9/27.
What was the name of the band?
Act of Defiance.
Act of Defiance. Not. Was there a band called Defiance?
yeah,
Not
Affiance.
Defiance. Gotcha. Okay, and who was in that band? Hit me with it one more time.
Chandra over,
Who's that?
former Megadeth.
Say what?
Chris Broderick, former Megadeth.
Okay.
What
What are they doing, Megadeth?
I think drums and
Guitar?
bass.
Drums and bass. Okay.
Or maybe
Did
drums
they
and
already
guitar.
have Danny Elfman on bass? But he was gone for
You
like...
mean David?
Yeah, Danny, David,
No, I
they're
guess
brothers.
I guess it might be
Brothers from different
I don't
mothers.
know, I don't know.
Cousins. I think they might be
I
next door
don't know.
neighbors.
Yeah, but
And then who else?
one of the members of Shadows Fall, Matt Bachand or whatever it is, Bachand.
Look up Matt Bachand. What instrument does he play?
And
Morgan shakes her
then
head no at me.
Henry Bonner, who was former Scar to Martyr on vocals.
All right. Scar the Martyr.
I don't
That's
even
that
know how
band
to
with
spell Bashan.
Jed Simon. And
Bachand.
that's the band with Joey Jordison and...
He plays guitar in Shadows Fall.
Yes,
so
Rhythm.
then the other guy must be...
bass, like I said.
Damn, he's good. All right. And then they're coming through Umbrella House?
Yep, 9/27, which is September 27th.
I thought you were going to give me the day of the week, and you're like, the 27th.
Yes.
And that's at Brower House in Lombard, right down the street from us.
Yeah.
Rocking out. All
Yeah.
right, all right. What else you got?
And then more dates for that Suicide Silence, Whitechapel, Oceano, and Carnifex tour.
That's a pretty sweet lineup.
October 9th, they'll be playing in Chicago at the House of Blues.
That's a Monday.
Boom.
And then if you can't make it to that, October 7th, they'll be playing the Rave in Milwaukee.
All right, all right.
That's it with my tour news.
All right, what miscellaneous you got?
Emperor have announced they're returning again to the stage.
To rule the earth?
Yes. In 2017, they're going to be playing Anthems to the Awoken at dusk, their second album in its entirety, only for certain festival runs. So the only one so far I think is announced is shit, I forget.
So no new music, just
Yeah,
playing some shows.
No new music, just playing an album in its entirety, which is a good album in its entirety, and there's no U.S. tour. There's nothing so far. So
Looks like you're going to have to get a plane ticket.
I think it's Bloodstock. That's, I think, what it is they're playing
All right, all right.
in Europe, because
Europe.
Europe gets all the cool shit.
Europe.
Yes.
And then
That's it with
that's
my
the only
shit,
miscellaneous news? Okay. You got a band for us tonight?
I guess.
You guess. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even
Do
know.
you want to hear it?
I absolutely do. What's the name of the band?
Anal Nothrock,
What genre?
black metal, grindcore, and industrial.
Jesus. Where are they from?
Birmingham, England.
What in the fuck does their name mean?
I'll look it up right now.
Perfect. Why don't we play the song? What song did you bring? And then when we come back, we'll look up what their name means.
Monstrum in Animo off the 2014 album Desideratum. I gotta know.
Spell that out for me.
Desideraatum.
It hurts my brain. What was the name of the song we're playing?
Monstrum in Animo.
Animo.
Yes.
Animo. All right. Well, let's do it. Monstrum in Animo. And what is the band?
Anal Nathrock. ANAAL space NATHRAKH.
All right. Let's do it. What Derek said. Let's freaking do it.
Content. Parental discretion is advised.
I expect that type of language at Denny's, but not here. Well, that's too freaking bad. You hear me?
Because we're throwing it back to Morgan and Luco on the Metal Experience.
And we are back. Yes, we are back.
Yo, what we just play?
Some Anal Nathrock from Birmingham, England.
Spell that.
Spell what?
England.
E-N.
No, the band name.
Oh, Anal is A-N-A-A-L.
Wait, hold on, wait. A-N-A-A-L. Okay, that
Space.
looks like... Okay.
So it's not.
Space.
N-A...
N-A...
T-H...
T-H...
R-A...
R-A...
K-H.
K... K-H? What? Those two letters don't go together next to each other?
I guess they do.
So you looked up what... Wait. First off, what was the song we just played?
Monstrum in Animo.
Fuck. Spell that for me.
M-O-N-S-T-R-U-M.
Monstrum. Okay.
Space.
Space.
I-N.
I-N.
Space.
Space. New word.
A-N-I-M-O.
A-N-I-M-O. Okay. And then that was the name of the song, right?
Yes.
Monstrum in Animo.
Animo.
Animo? How do you know it's pronounced like that?
They say it in the song.
Okay.
I could actually understand them.
All right. I take your word on it. And then what album was that off of? You said their newest album?
Yes.
What was
It's I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's D-E-S-I-D-E-R.
D-E-S-I-D.
E-R.
E-R.
A-T.
A-T. Oh, my.
U-M.
What? Wait. D-E-S. Desideratum.
Yay, Luke Hawkins.
I win. Yay. And you said that was their newest album.
2014.
And they have 8 previous albums.
This is the 8th.
Okay, and they yes. And they started out as a black metal band.
Just straight black metal, yeah,
Straight
covering
black metal.
Mayhem and everything else.
And you said there were 2 dudes.
2 dudes.
And when touring, they've had members from
Napalm Death, Benediction,
Damn.
Malevolent Creation, and then they've had Nicholas Barker, who's played in like Lockup, Cradle of
Hal.
Filth, At the Gates, everyone else.
Demu.
Yeah.
Boom. I think he's a phenomenal drummer. I love that man. And he's awfully large.
Yeah.
So, you looked up Anal Nathrock. What in the fuck does that mean?
It's apparently a line from... Oh, shit. People have shown up.
Danielson. Here's another member of the crew, Danielson. Watch out. He knows karate.
Okay, it's supposedly the name comes from the spell Merlin utters in the movie Excalibur, which starts with Anal Nathrock. The spell is called the Charm of Making. Given Michael Everson's transcription, Anal Nathrock means serpent's breath.
So, Merlin was all like, ugh, serpent's breath. Like, what context does he say serpent's breath? Like, he said he was dying?
I don't know.
Thank you. Serpent's breath, huh? So, he said it was in a spell? What? What, girlfriend? What'd you say? Excalibur. I'm looking it up right now.
Excalibur.
All right, right now, we're going to
But
watch
you know what?
the
We're
whole
going to
movie.
get back to talking to the Dirty Dangerous.
Boom. Right now.
Enough
just
about
like it.
me.
Enough
Back to the
about
band.
So, Luca Blaze, Morgan Danielle, we got the facial hair of knowledge. And we are rocking here at the Metal Experience. We just listened to some Anal Nathrock, which is fucking crazy stuff. And we are here rocking out still with the Dirty Dangerous.
I just want to apologize because I did not think Luca was going to take it further than what it was going to be with my pick.
I needed some spellings.
As he eats a cherry.
Jesus.
And throws the stem.
At my sister.
I fucking hate when that happens.
It's my thing.
I'm going to throw a lemon at him next.
I'll catch it with my teeth. Woo! All right. Any questions about Anal Nathrock, or did I cover everything?
I
You
think
guys
we
are-
got all the spellings.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
I think I had enough for a lifetime.
Yay!
Yay! So with that with that lineup that you guys did the music video for, have you guys played any shows yet, yet, or what's going on? Give me the down low. Come on.
Well, right now we don't have any shows planned. I guess right now we're just looking for that bassist and drummer who want to stick around with us, and then we'll go from there. I would really, really love to record a full length, and then release that, and then do a tour, around the Midwest. So that's the plan right now, is to just screw doing local shows and go straight for the tour.
Boom.
Nice.
Give me a little bit of background. What are you looking for in a bassist and drummer, and out of kind of what area, and what are you looking for?
An alcoholic. Just kidding. Probably someone who has a little bit of experience, and will deal with a bunch of chicks who have the time of month sometimes.
Sometimes.
Every time. Every time.
Who will bring us chocolate and wine all the
Ooh.
time.
I
And
think we're
puppies.
getting a little picky.
You've got
So
some
okay,
high
maybe a little bit.
expectations there for people.
No, but just someone who's overall talented in their instrument, has experience, and has their own gear. In terms of where they are, just don't live in Bufu land. Live
Right.
somewhere where you can make it to practice.
And committed. That's a big thing. We have to be
Huge
as
thing.
committed as we are.
What about reliable transportation?
I will pick them up. I will go on the train if I have to. I will walk
There you go.
I will walk.
It's dedication.
So you'll walk to pick them up to go back.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they need
Just so
help
they have a
carrying-
walking companion.
or maybe they have a lot of equipment.
I need a walking buddy. Get out of here with that. Gosh dang weirdo. Dirty D is trying to stick things down my shirt. You freak. You freak. Sorry. I got a little sidetracked. Morgan?
I'm still here. I'm just listening.
There you go, Dan.
So, when are you thinking about a release date for all of your music that you have currently written?
So in terms of finishing the EP, like when the EP itself will be released?
The EPs.
The EPs will be released soon. No, that's too broad.
Definitely by the end of this year.
Yes.
What
That's-
format?
How he means you're going to release it?
CD and MP3 and YouTube and Bandcamp
Jeez, Derek,
and
you threw
Reverb
him for a
Nation.
curveball.
Yeah, what kind of... Come on, man.
One format.
Liquid digital tracks like Death Clock.
Exactly.
we're gonna back to go 8-track.
8-track. Vinyl only. Cassette tape.
Cassette, definitely. You
Cassette
have
tape
to.
only.
Yeah.
To retro.
So you guys have any artwork in mind of what you guys are going to do, or?
Yes. So we plan on doing a face that is shattering into little bits and pieces.
Like a glass? Like
Almost like that. Yeah.
Almost like as if the face was made out of porcelain. Like a porcelain mask, kind of. Shattering.
You guys got an artist for that yet?
It's probably going to be me.
Most likely.
You an artiste,
Most
Shay?
likely, kind of.
Shay
I mean, I came
dog.
up with the logo, so that's kind of cool.
Shay
right?
dog, let me see the logo. Morgan, pull it up. I have my phone. What am I thinking?
Scissors.
You have the
right?
updated-
And
Scissors?
I
It is
just,
scissors.
yeah.
Yes, it
I
is.
just looked at it too because I just liked it on the
I
Facebook.
think you have a rougher draft on the page.
Right. No, I uploaded the new one.
Did you?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, the new one's on our page. Right?
It's on everything. I updated everything.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah. Scissors with the Dirty Dangerous and like a curvy font
Right.
Yes.
going over it.
I see
It was
it.
pretty. I liked it a lot.
I see
I do
it.
like that. That is pretty clever.
I see
Good,
how
good.
I see how you worked the D's in with the scissor handles.
Because, scissors can be dirty and dangerous.
Ooh.
They can be used as a weapon. Tetanus.
Get your shots, guys.
All right. I'm done looking at the
But do you-
Facebook stuff.
Do you have a name for the album yet? Or the EP, I mean?
No. Oh, actually, yes.
Tentative names. Yeah.
I think what we're going to do is do Disillusion. Or Disillusioned. One of the two.
I like disillusion better. No ED. No ED.
Okay, so Disillusion, apparently.
What about disillusion with a T?
That's different.
We might do that. And then a silent Z at the
Maybe
end.
an SZ.
SZ or CH.
Whoa.
Or added
CZ?
G.
Disillusion.
Yes, because I am Polish, so we got to...
Disillusion.
Disillusionski.
Yep.
Oh, boom. Perfect.
I like.
Morgan's Polish, but Derek isn't. It's weird.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
I
Dan,
have a Polish brother.
are you Polish? Dan's not Polish. 0. Dan is actually 0% Polish.
All right.
Okay.
So 100%.
100% not Polish.
100% 0% Polish.
Yes.
Thanks, Dan. Look at how snazzy Dan is looking right now.
Pretty
Jeez.
well dressed.
So non-metal.
You nonconformist.
I'm wearing gym shorts like a bum. Drinking his Dos Equis. You're so cool.
Stop getting off topic, Luca.
Sorry. Morgan, take it away.
Well, I want to hear this other track that the Dirty Dangerous brought with him.
Absolutely. What is the next track you guys brought with you?
It's called Walking into Fire.
And before we play that, give me the backstory. What is this bad boy about?
You want to go ahead?
Yeah. So Walking into Fire was the first song I wrote as a solo artist. And I guess for a long time, I've struggled with depression. And I think that everybody at some point will definitely get to the lowest point of their life where they kind of come to a realization of other things. And so when I wrote that song, I kind of composed the instrumentals first. So it was kind of bluesy, jazzy, but it was really like, I think that when I listen to the song, I kind of just feel like you're at the rock bottom, which a lot of people will feel when they're depressed. And then in terms of the lyrics, it's just how you feel when you're depressed, what you experience, what you see, what you feel.
So you wrote 100% of the song?
So I brought the lyrics to Shay, and Shay is a poet. So she
gave me a rough draft of a lyric, and I edited, I fixed, I added, and finalized.
Boom.
Yes. It's definitely a lighter track than Crossfaded.
Well, let's go ahead and do it. You said this is Walking in the Fire?
Walking into Fire.
Into Fire.
I like the name.
I
of
wrote
the
that
song.
shit down wrong. Walking into Fire by the Dirty Dangerous. Let's do it.
Heaven knows what I've done. No one here seems to see I've stopped breathing. It's been so long since I've seen
is not rock and roll.
Goddamn right.
This is the Metal Experience, and now back to Morgan and Luco.
All right. We just heard Walking Into Fire.
Yes.
But now the new title is Walking Into Two Cans.
Into fire.
Into fires.
Into fires.
Into fires.
Into two fires.
Into two fires.
Into two fires.
Fire.
Make sure you write that down because I'm gonna forget.
Fire.
Fires. All right. Walking into
Fire.
two cans
fire.
into two fires.
Perfect.
Fire.
I think it's a
Yeah.
masterpiece.
So
Boom.
good.
But that was Walking Into Fire.
Yes.
And that was the first song you guys ever wrote.
Yes.
And it doesn't have anything to do with two cans wearing tutus.
No, it does not.
No, unfortunately.
Just had to
Maybe a
make
part
sure.
two.
Part two.
Part two will have it.
two.
How
Part
do we get
two. Oh.
talking about that? That's still how I'm trying to figure out and remember.
I don't even know anymore. I'm still confused on how you spell Alanathrock. Dan?
Yes.
Dan is joining us right now. Dan does our... What do you do, Dan?
I don't even know what I do here.
Dan doesn't know yet.
I don't know.
Dan's our face of advertisement. He's there to look pretty.
Dan
Thank you.
is Daniel's son.
Hey,
He's gonna be joining us more in September when he's gonna be able to make it on
He's our
time when our
banker.
show starts. So there's a variety of things we've talked about Dan doing, but for sure he's gonna be an on-air personality because he's just goofy and has things he can say.
no, absolutely
What?
no.
Has things he
No.
can say.
I don't say anything. I just hang out here.
Dan is just the face. He is the
I
bank.
think so. You can bank on that one.
Dan, you're so pretty.
Thank you.
No problem. So anyway, back to the Dirty Dangerous. So, Morgan?
How many tracks in total are you going to be releasing on the E EP?
4.
Or 5. The bonus track will be a rap track.
Unbeknownst to me.
So who's gonna rap?
Shay.
She's probably going to make me do it. Which is all right.
Probably should.
Lay down some beats right now.
Have you ever
Oh,
rapped?
I got one on my
No,
phone.
I've never rapped.
She's
I've never
lying. We
rapped.
had a rap session the other night. So
Private information.
Drop the mic.
Oh no, I don't want to break it.
So,
that's how how
not-
metal she is.
Not our mic. You drop your own mic.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Find a mic that's not ours, and then drop
and then
it.
drop
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
I'll go.
We'll have a drop micing party after this.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. We'll go to the alley over here.
I'm pretty sure we could maybe find a mic on the stage. There's mic stands hanging up there.
Hey, let's do it.
No mics, though. They're only stands.
I can drop a stand.
I guess that
Bam.
works.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
While listening to Walking Into Two Cans into Two Fires.
That smells like a rap song.
That is,
Smells
There you
like
go.
a rap song.
Yeah.
sounds like... There you go. That's track number 5.
That's part 2 to Walking in the Fire.
Smells
The hidden instrumental bonus track.
like a rap song. Oops. All right. You guys brought some friends along with you tonight, didn't you?
Was it the
They
police
kinda
that
just
just
showed
walked
up.
in?
Oh yeah, the police definitely
Yeah,
came
those
for
2
us.
cops,
It's 3,
Bill
actually.
and Larry.
Bill and Larry.
three.
Okay, there was 3 cops.
They're my homies.
Bill, Larry, and Joe.
Joe.
Not Moeller or Curly?
Wasn't one of them a woman?
They couldn't make it. Yeah, that's Joe.
Hi, Joe.
So, you guys brought some friends and then they disappeared.
They came, and I brought one friend. First of all, I didn't even bring him. He said he was going to come, and he did, which I was super surprised. But he was in his last band was actually Ramada, and I knew him from he was in a band that In Hazard actually played with. That's how we got to know each other. So his band at that time was Making It to Midnight or something like that. And we wanted to do a thing for a little bit because he also likes Avenged Sevenfold, and we wanted to do this like super metal thing, and kind of didn't work out. But he's really awesome. So I guess he came, and he's not here. I don't know where he went.
And then he left. So after you guys walked in, a dude walked in with a Cannibal Corpse shirt, and I was like, whoa, are they in the band too? But then you guys had just went to the bathroom, so I'm like, I don't know. They looked at us, and we looked at them, we're like, hey. And then they just kind of walked away. So
Well, here I was thinking it was like another band that thought they were here tonight.
that Morgan double booked.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that would have
a
been
double booking would have been
awkward.
amazing though.
It hasn't happened yet. So Morgan's like, but soon. Very soon.
It's gonna be the
Well, apparently she's
When
booked
we're
all the way
walking
till, like, next
into
year.
two cans into two fires. Smells like a rap song.
smells like a rap song.
Is that in parentheses? Smells like a rap song.
It will be now. All right. Well, you know what time it is. It's about time for some Unsung Band Pick of the Week. Morgan, take it away.
No, it's not.
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found!
Only on the Metal Experience.
All right. This week we have all the way from Melbourne, Australia. I don't know what I was doing right there. The band Circles. We've got a twofer for you tonight. The songs Sand and Wind, or how Morgan writes it out, Sand Be Wind, but I believe it's Sand and Wind, and the track As It Is Above. Let's do it. Morgan, that's a B.
Hey, this is TJ from Age of Aries. You are listening to the Metal Experience.
Woo! All right, we just heard all the way from Melbourne, Australia. We heard the band Circles. We heard a twofer from them. We heard the songs Sand and Wind and the song As It Is Above. Check them out on the Facebooks. Give them a like.
face.
The band Circles. I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle. We have the facial hair of knowledge. And we are still here rocking out at Fitz's Spare Keys in Elmhurst, Illinois, with the band The Dirty Dangerous.
Catching paper airplanes.
Shay and Jay, and a newcomer. Oh, I almost got it. Sorry. It's all good.
We got a newcomer.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes,
The friend that disappeared.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir. And thank you for coming out all this way and hanging out with the band for support tonight.
I have no clue what's going on. I just walked in. Hey.
You didn't just walk in.
Well, I had a beer in my hand, and you guys all have headphones. I don't look cool, so.
We saw you earlier, and your buddy was wearing a Cannibal Corpse shirt, and I'm like, that guy's in the right place. And then you guys walked up front, and we're like, we have no idea who they are. We thought they were with the band.
No, it's because you guys didn't have the beers, so.
The what?
The beers.
Beers.
We didn't have alcoholic beverages.
I mean, I did.
Oh, well.
I had one.
You had one. See, it's for the homies.
No, I hear you. I hear
He
you.
forgot to pour it out.
I actually threw it all over my face. So what's your name, brother?
My name is Edgar J. I guess I know these, just the one. J.
Just the one.
Yeah, just the J. I just met Shay, right?
Shay.
He sounds
Shay and
serious.
Jay. Yeah,
Shay and Jay.
Shay and Jay. I just met Shay today, and
What?
I've known
Hey.
Jay. Hey.
What other things can you rhyme?
Oh man. Let me tell you what I can. I'm gonna stop right there.
Shit.
Oh,
Before
two
Drake
can
tries to call
walking
me
into-
out. My name's
Whoa.
Spit it, Luco.
Check this
This
out.
is the
Check-
part 2
Walking-
rap track.
Yeah,
This
let's do
is this is a new song that they're releasing. It's going to be the uncensored version actually, and it's remixed also. It's so the song they have, "Walking Into Fire," they're re-releasing as the remix uncut uncensored version called "Walking Into Two Cans Into Two Fires," and then in parentheses smells like a rap song because they're going to make it a rap song.
Is it with like Drake and stuff?
It's just
I
with
can get a hold
Wayne.
of him
You
right
gotta
now.
get
He's
Lil
so
Wayne
easy
on
to
that.
reach.
It's just
You
with
gotta get
Shay and
Yeezy.
Jay right now, but they're open to more ideas
All right.
to remix it.
I mean, I could call my grandma. She might have something in there. But let me talk to her in a bit. She might be a little angry. I guess I should introduce myself, right? I haven't done that. I'm Edgar. I think.
Hi,
I've
Edgar.
introduced myself. I've had a few.
Yo,
beers.
what
I'm
up?
Derek.
What up, Eddie G?
That's right.
I got you, brother.
With a money sign in there.
The money sign.
somewhere.
Eddie
It's
G
just
money
silent.
sign.
Yeah.
So walking into two cans into two fires,
AKA.
aka.
Smells like a rap song.
Yes.
Smells like a rap song.
We just wanted you to know that,
All right.
Eddie
cool,
G.
Cool.
Well, thanks for coming all the way out here.
Yeah, I was over.
You are fucking rocking that chest hair.
Thanks, dude. If you guys
God bless.
cannot just imagine a really deep V. That's what I got on, ladies. Swipe right.
So
Sorry, I'm sorry.
it's all good. It's all good. So you are also in a band?
I was.
Okay.
I was in a couple different bands. I did some minor studio work. I was in Make It to Midnight for a little bit, and then
Make
we
it to
kinda-
midnight?
Midnight.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was the name we got from The Office. Like they were like, we got to make it to midnight, otherwise the insurance doesn't cover anything because Pam was pregnant. I don't know if you guys watched The Office.
Oh yeah.
But that's where we got the name. Oh, my bass player did. And then I was in Ramada for a little bit, and then everything kind of went south. So now I'm just hanging out at a bar.
Drinking a brewski.
Yeah. That's where we all end up. Yeah, I just met Dan over there. He's drinking a beer too. So.
Daniel's son.
Clink.
That was a cheers noise.
Yes, we were
Got
cheering
it.
here.
Perfect.
But yeah, I just kind of hang around now and work like an adult.
And blast chest hair on the rags.
Oh yeah, no, it's only on like days that end with Y, you know.
Yeah.
Which is like almost day.
Every day.
Day. So Morgan has a plethora of just random, very uncomfortable, awkward questions.
I don't know
Bring
if they're
it.
really random.
Like for the band or me?
Yeah.
You can join. I can. You know what? You gonna stick around for a bit? I can give you some headphones. All right. So Morgan,
Ask away.
Morgan, play some game show music.
No game
with
show
your mouth
music. I'm not-
while I set this up real quick.
Okay. Give me the names of 3 objects or things you love most and why.
Both of us, you go first.
Okay, tacos. Tacos, beer, prostitutes.
You took all of mine. You have to say why.
Okay, I love tacos because they are beautiful creations by Mexicans. And I love Mexicans. And I love tacos. And then beer is self-explanatory. I mean, who does not love beer? Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, pretty right.
Depends. Some beer is shitty. But you
There
gotta go
is no such thing when you want to get drunk. Anyway. And
Yeah,
then
I guess that's true.
prostitutes, because you got to give it to them. I mean, they didn't make it anywhere with their lives, so you got to kind of give them some respect.
Okay. That's a good answer.
That's great.
I mean, they're there when you need them, but no one's there when they need you.
I don't know.
mean,
This is
if
going
that makes
pretty
sense.
dark.
That is sad.
Hey, hey, she said, let's get weird, so.
But that is
That's
really
pretty weird.
sad, though.
That was weird.
Pretty sad. I
So,
feel a little
welcome
sad
to the
now.
metal experience.
Should we
What was
force them
the-
out?
All right, I just got back. Hi, guys.
Jay was just talking about how much she loves tacos, beer, and prostitutes.
Tacos,
I-
beer, and hookers.
The
a
Holy
perfect
Trinity?
combination.
The Holy
Yes.
Trinity.
It's also the name of our upcoming album.
The Holy Trinity?
Those are 3 wonderful things.
Thank you.
That's a Bill Clinton thumbs up.
Hey,
Thank you for that.
I was going to say something, but no, never mind.
You're terrified?
Pull up a chair,
Oh, that's
sir.
terrible.
There's chairs all. Okay.
He
All
likes
right.
to stand.
What was the question? I missed it, Morgan.
I asked them if they could give me 3 names of objects or things they love most and why.
The movie Predator. Sorry, this
Not
wasn't
you.
me.
Damn.
I know
So-
what you love.
Predator,
I don't-
Michael
I don't
Myers, and
care
Jason
anymore.
Voorhees.
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
Okay, so Jay, you just went. I'm sorry, I did miss it.
It was beer, tacos, and prostitutes.
the quick recap. I approve of all those things.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
As
wonderful
everybody should, if they're
wonderful
a good human being.
choices. Shay.
That's great. 3 things that I love most. I don't know. I mean, Jay took most of mine, so maybe I should have went first. I don't think I can agree with the prostitutes part, though. Sorry, all prostitutes. That's all right. I love. Let's see. What does Shay love? I love pizza.
Shay Dog.
Pizza's a good one. I took
What
yours.
type
I'm
of-
sorry.
whoa, whoa, what
Every
type of-
kind.
what
Is
type of
pineapples
topping? Yeah.
acceptable on pizza?
No, never. I hate all of you who
Why
say
did that become
it's
such
a
an
thing.
argument this week? I
don't
read that
know.
all over Facebook.
Fruit
Why
does
was
not belong on pizza.
pineapple
I
on
agree.
pizza?
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Wait
hold on.
a second. Absolutely, it does. Let's stop.
So
Wait,
this,
You
wait,
need
wait,
to
wait.
leave.
this is
Whoa.
literally.
Things are
Be-
getting violent.
This is going to be a great debate.
This is literally.
Forget-
Dan, I know we just met, but the fact that you like pineapples on pizzas, we're BFFs now.
Absolutely.
Dude.
Oh,
You're
Edgar.
MySpace top 8.
Forever friends.
This is where I stand on that real quick.
Who invited you?
So, if there's pizza and I didn't pay for it, it has pineapple on it, and it's free, I'll eat it.
I agree.
But I won't order it. But I
It will be actually the
Fair.
first thing I order.
Yeah,
Yes.
me too. Hands down. Straight
Thank
up.
you.
Fist bump me, dude.
You guys look.
No. No pineapple. No pineapple.
All right, that's one. Pizza,
That's
sans pineapple.
Pizza. Let's see. What else do I love? Pokemon, which Jay does not approve of, which is fine because I mean you can have your prostitutes. Yeah. Let's
There's
I
an
got my-
app for both, I guess.
pizza.
Wait, there's a
Pokemon.
prostitute app?
Is it Prostitutes Go?
Prostitutes go.
Is there a pizza app also?
There should be.
Yeah,
if
there's
there's
always
not.
pizzas app.
Pizza Go.
I mean,
Of course.
they got like Domino's, I think. I think they have a Domino's app.
Domino's has an app.
I think a Papa John's app. I don't know.
It'll deliver to my house.
Daniel-san. All right.
Sorry to interrupt, Shay. Go ahead.
That's all right. That's okay. Anything about pizza is cool. Let's see. Pizza, Pokemon. It sounds like I need something else with a P. I
Prostitutes.
can't take the prostitutes because Jay took all the prostitutes.
Pranstitutes.
Pranstitutes.
Prinstitutes?
Prinstitutes. Prinstitutes. Yeah.
Men.
Princes who are also
Toots.
prostitutes.
Or prostitutes that dress like
Toots.
Prince.
Prince.
Right.
Prince.
I didn't think this question was going to be this weird.
Are those
You made it weird.
maybe it's those who prance who are
Pranstitutes.
yeah exactly
Pranstitutes.
pranstitutes, like those who prance who are also those of the night. You know?
Right.
That could be
Toots.
exactly
In
what we're talking about.
tutus.
In
I'm
two
bringing it
toots.
back.
With two cans.
Prince to
two
two
cans?
toots. In two fires.
Prince
Two
Toots.
Rap
All
track.
right. Well, quick recap of your top 3:
Oh.
pizza,
Pokemon
Pokemon,
and Prince to Toots.
and Prince Toots. The Holy Trinity. All right, Eddie G Money. What do you got for me? Top 3 all time.
It would be beer, pizza, and burritos, man. Just burritos all day.
Boom. Just
Have a
food.
pizza burrito?
Food and bev.
Yo, who said that? Yo, come on, fist me, bro.
You
Pizza
literally,
burritos.
you literally could do all.
He said,
three
"Yo,
of
come
those.
on, fist me, bro."
Oh my God, Derek.
That was number 4, but you didn't say
Sorry.
that.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on.
And fisting.
Friends and fists.
Jesus.
And fisting.
What TV advertisement bothers you the most and why?
TV advertisement bothers me the most.
So what
Sad doggy
advertisement
commercials?
is on a show?
Those sad dog
Or-
commercials.
The Sarah McLachlan
Yeah, it's like
commercial.
a Creed song. But
My
it's weird.
my job plays that song on their radio.
Do
Do you
cry every
cry
time?
like
Yes.
all day?
No, I go walk outside.
So he doesn't
I cry a
cry in
little
front
bit.
of customers.
I'll cry in
I
front
would
of a
do the
customer
same.
for a sale.
Boss, I need a 15-minute.
I just smoke break. I'm out of here.
You know, those commercials are really touching, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to cry in front of everyone. Oh, man. I like when that commercial comes on. You're sitting in a group full of
Then you feel super
people,
awkward.
and then you just start
Guys
crying
like us.
in front of everyone. I'm about to cry right now just thinking about the little puppies
Do you need a hug?
and animals. Yeah. You offering? Not right now, though.
Oh, he's giving
Not
a
right
hug.
now.
He's getting up to give a hug.
This
Giving
is
him a
weird.
hug.
All right, moving on. Sad duck commercials.
Sad duck.
Oh,
I gotta say that the
What?
I thought originally he
Affleck?
said duck.
sad duck commercials.
It's a thing.
Affleck. That's the only duck commercial I know.
Affleck. Ben Affleck.
Affleck Insurance or Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck Insurance.
Ben Affleck Insurance.
That dude is sitting on a gold mine.
I can't.
All right.
Next.
I mean, the shake weight thing makes me uncomfortable. I gotta say.
Oh wow, we got some
So-
visuals.
Can I comment on this on the shake weight?
I guess.
So
Dan, if you can't tell, is an avid user.
the shake
that's why my
weight.
arms are so
Bro.
toned right now.
Right.
He's jacked.
Yeah.
That was a shake weight.
So I'm an avid Goodwill shopper.
All right.
And if you
All right.
guys ever need a shake weight, they're at every secondhand store you can think of. It
I
is
bet
the
they are.
epitome of things that you will find at a thrift shop. Every single thrift shop, guarantee it. Go into the next one, you'll find out. You'll see it. It'll be like $3.99.
We got a date.
You guys shake weights?
That's walk right in, just yell that. What, shake weights?
Like me, yes.
Like, yeah, we have shake weights. We got fucking 84 of them over
Yeah,
here.
you know why? Because no one likes them. They buy them and they give them away. to the
Can you
thrift
give us a
store.
price, a quote on those? Do you know how much? $3.99. I'm buying one.
They realize they don't need the shake weight to make that motion.
Hey, after that South Park episode with the shake weight, that's when it just ruined it for everyone.
I actually, now hearing the price of the shake weight, I think I want to go get a couple and just give them out to everyone as gag gifts, but also keep one for myself because I want to get toned.
Are you gonna go both?
Yeah.
You got to keep two, one for each hand. Yeah.
Morgan?
Well, we didn't. We're still missing
Oh,
Jay.
who are we missing?
Jay.
Okay, wait.
Jay.
So, which commercial makes me uncomfortable? I don't think I have one. You know, I don't really watch TV.
Jay doesn't
unfortunately.
get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Smiling Bob.
Yeah. I
Smiling
don't get
Bob.
uncomfortable.
All right. So what ad do you just despise? Like you're just like, ah, damn it.
Man, I mean, if this counts, when I'm on my Spotify and I don't pay for it, and they play the same ad, that's the one that gets on my nerves. Because
Whichever one's the same one over
exactly.
and over and over
Yeah,
again.
because I
I
just
hear
want to
you,
listen to my
sister.
music, and you know,
I
those
hear ya.
bastards.
Bastards. You snaky ice holes.
Okay. You wake up one morning as the opposite sex. What is the first thought that you have?
Where are the prostitutes?
Second thought, where's the beer?
Yeah, exactly. And then the tacos. Where is the prostitute to make my tacos and serve me beer?
I might skip this question.
Cervezas, por favor.
And my grandma might be listening.
Eddie G, you know your grandma listens to the Metal Experience religiously.
Sorry, abuela.
He said it for me. He was like, say it. No, I'm not gonna say it.
So just the prostitutes. Okay, Shay?
I wake up one morning as the opposite sex, and my first thought is, what do you do with this thing?
Let me
How
fill
do I
How does
use
it work?
Let me fill you in on something.
Let's not.
Why is it so gross?
So let's say you guys wake up as the opposite sex. I'm just letting you know that the first thought in the morning isn't any of that. It's, fuck, I gotta pee. Just so you know.
Okay.
Every morning. Just
I mean, I do that now.
pee like a fucking racehorse for like 3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes.
Just
3.5 minutes.
That's, I don't know. Is that just me?
See,
Wait,
I don't know how it works.
is that
I don't
just
know.
me? You guys don't wake up in the morning and just pee for like fucking eternity? I guess I just drink a lot of bevs. I don't know. Shit, I just got
All
a full
right.
bladder. All right, well, I guess not.
The question, the main thing we get out of this is, do you actually time yourself?
I guess.
You don't?
He's a little bit of a weirdo.
I mean, Christ
Going for a
almighty, you're
world record.
drinking 3 24-ounce Sprites here. What the
they're
hell is
they're
going
kitty
on?
cocktails. Get it right or pay the price.
Next question. What was the stupidest thing you ever spent your money on?
Dicky sipper.
That sat in my trunk forever.
It was part of a bet.
And then my dad
Her dad
What?
gave it to, found it and gave it to. Sorry, it's a
Gave it
it's
to
a,
his,
it's a water
fireman as
bottle
a
in the
gift.
shape
Yeah, I
of a
was say,
penis.
okay. That was my question.
It
What is
was,
this thing?
Have you ever watched the Pantera 3 Vulgar Videos from Hell? It was in one of them that their roadie, to get the job, to keep the job, he had to drink everything out of the Dicky Sipper for a full month. And so, yeah, that's where I got the idea. So this chick had to drink. I found the Dicky Sipper at Studio 21 around the corner. And she had to drink everything out of the Dicky Sipper for a month. Well, we filled it up the first night, and it started leaking, and then we never used it again. So, fucking biggest waste of my money.
Okay.
That fucking sat in my house for like
How
ever.
much? How much was?
Too much. It was probably like $10. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I was just so disappointed in a fucking leaky Dicky Sipper. Sorry, you guys. What's the biggest waste of your money you ever spent your money on trying to find the walking into 222 cans into 2 fires?
Let's see. What's the
Well,
stupidest
recently I was
Oh,
at a
here she
festival.
goes.
I was at a festival and I went to this booth that said 80% off perfume, right? So I went over there because I'm dirty, right, and dangerous. And I went to go get myself some perfume. And the guy was like, okay, this is $80 perfume, blah, blah, blah. I'll give you $35, pay $35 and then whatever. So I bought it. And then I checked it on Amazon and it was $16 goddamn dollars. So he ripped me the hell off.
Well, you should have known just by math alone that 80%, and then if you down that 80%, is only $16. So
Well, no,
you're already
no.
paying
He
$35. That's
said-
already way overpriced.
He said it was $80 or something like that. But the point is I'm bad at math. Anyway, so I can't even work my phone calculator.
What festival?
She already forgot.
Yeah, I forgot the festival.
She was way too upset about the price of the perfume.
The fucking
You know-
perfume ruined
The fucking
everything.
perfume rip-off festival.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what it should have been called.
Let's go back. How was the perfume?
I have it on right now. It's fantastic.
Okay,
I'm
so
pretty happy about it.
At least you're still happy with the product.
Yes.
Not happy with the price of the
It's
product,
true.
but very happy with the
Wait,
product.
correct me
Yes.
if I'm wrong. You said it was $16 on Amazon?
Yes. Yeah.
So really the advertisement here said 80% off at home.
Right.
80, okay.
I guess.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess I
So
just can't read
that's
either.
how he gets you.
But
Right.
He's not lying.
Well, but yeah, okay.
But
sure.
then again,
He just confused her.
Right.
Amazon also, you could pretty much find everything cheaper than anything else you could ever buy at a store on Amazon. I mean, literally, like, if you went to fucking, I need this fucking case for my phone, it'd be like $50. On Amazon, you're like $7. Fuck.
I'm going to look up my deodorant
Literally,
right now just
that's
because
what
I don't
happened with
want to
this
go
case.
to the store.
I don't know if there's much difference with that, but
I'm going to find out because I have free Prime shipping, and if I could skip the tax, I'll skip the tax. Boom, Dan's with me.
Well, talking about Prime shipping, perfect segue into my stupidest money
welcome.
spent ever.
Well, it
thing,
could have been
whatever.
too stupid. You got it in 2 days.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But it's not the thing I'm talking about. It's the Prime that I'm talking about because I signed up for a 3-month free whatever. And, of course, I forgot about it. And they charged me $50 for $50. And they're like, oh, well, now you have a free year of, well, it wasn't free because I paid $50 for it. But I have a year of Prime now. And I'm like,
Wait.
what the fuck do I do with this?
So did you
order
did you,
a shit ton of stuff
hang
on Amazon.
hang
And spend more money.
The question is, did you said you signed up for the free the Prime?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever buy anything with it?
I did. And then I forgot to cancel it.
Because what happened was, because they charged you right after the little thing.
Uh-huh.
I took it up against them. I got all my money back.
Did you arm wrestle them?
How?
I sent them a complaint going, I only used it once. I did not know that it was going to end. Like, I didn't think I was going to get charged a whole...
I didn't think it would
No.
ever end.
I meant I didn't think I was going to get charged right after when the subscription was going to end
I
for a
signed up
full
for
year.
a free trial, and I never thought it would end. So I think you
I
need
know.
to give me my money back.
No, for
Do I
like
got it right?
Boom. That's how you get your money back.
Boom.
I meant like I didn't think I was going to get charged for like the whole year.
Yeah.
All right, we're
And-
going to
I'll
drop
try it.
this
I'll try
conversation.
anything.
I recommend it because if you only use
Good
it
one.
once or twice or something
Wait.
like that, I'm pretty sure you could possibly get
But
your
then
money
again,
back.
how long ago was this?
It was like last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was 7 years ago, and I still fucking have it. They
You
keep charging me.
you should probably be good because they charged me $200.
You got a bad deal.
What?
there.
Yeah, whatever that deal is.
Then you got in perspective, you got a fucking deal, Shay.
Right? It's true.
Because I did mine last
D, you got
year.
ripped off.
Yeah.
And
Shay, you got a deal. Stick with it.
I checked my debit card. I'm just like, wait, why am I getting $200 charged for
That's a
Amazon
lot.
Prime?
Yeah.
And I
You
took
should
it
have
up
said.
against them, and they're just like,
You should have
I
said.
don't know.
Check this
I took
out.
it up against them. I'm just
Give
like,
me that-
I never used it. Like I only
All
used
right,
it
Once
we're
or twice,
getting
so you
off of
shouldn't.
that topic.
Yeah.
I'm still confused why you're being charged $200.
I don't know either, but I got my money back.
Nice. You got a deal though. So both you guys.
Guys, welcome to the club.
It's all everything is revolved around Amazon in some
Pretty
way.
much. Somewhat, yeah.
I hope you guys are taking advantage of all the Amazon streaming you can do now. Mr. Robot, hashtag endorsement. I don't think we're getting paid for this.
Nope.
So Eddie G, the fucking biggest waste of your money.
I'm not going to say what it was.
All right.
It would get me in a lot of trouble, but I'll just say I bought about $500 worth of a substance that I left on an air conditioning vent in my
Ooh.
truck,
Uh-huh.
and I turned the AC all the way up, and it flew everywhere, and I got yelled at by a couple buddies. We were just talking about this outside, about what it was, and, well, I'll just say it's
Glitter.
a great waste of $500.
It was glitter.
Was this right before midnight?
Yes. Actually, it was around like 3 in the morning.
To
We were like in
clarify.
Aurora.
So you guys changed the band name shortly thereafter.
To clarify, it was $500 worth of glitter.
Yes, it was
stripper glitter.
So much glitter.
For the strippers,
For
yes.
Jay's prostitute.
They called it was Egyptian glitter. It's just so much money, and they put it on the AC vent, turned that AC up, and it was all over the car, and I had to vacuum it like at a gas station.
You know,
It was
that
just
would have
an
bought you
awkward night.
5 years of Amazon Prime.
Yeah, 5 years. At least 5 to 10 years of Amazon Prime.
Depends on who you ask here.
Wait, who's
Alright.
got the specials?
Morgan?
You can flip a switch that will wipe any band or musician off of the earth. Who would it be and
Shay's
why?
shaking her head.
I'm happy you guys didn't look in my direction.
I already have the band. I would have to say Five Finger Death Punch. Not a big fan. Completely dislike them. That's my pick.
That's such a surprise. I thought you would say Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam as well. I'm not a big fan.
Hey Jay.
Yes.
If you want to laugh at something, look up the footage of one of the guys with Five Finger Death Punch flipping his monster truck.
Flipping his monster truck. Okay, I will do that.
So wait, which band? Which is it? Are we
It would be
talking
Five Finger Death Punch,
first?
probably.
She would flip the coin in heads or tails.
Pull a Two-Face?
Would be one and the other. All right, Shay.
I mean, if you can flip a coin, then I can flip a coin. I'll take Pearl Jam and Maroon 5.
Eddie G does not like that one.
Where would the voice be without Maroon 5?
Oh, Adam Levine.
Well, we got Miley Cyrus on there next season, so.
I don't like Maroon 5 at all.
Yeah.
I've seen Miley Cyrus live like 3 times.
You need to go home.
All right.
Amen, Edgar.
You guys invited me.
Hey, I think the only time I would ever go see Miley Cyrus is just to open up a mosh pit and see what everyone says.
Oh no, it was just a great time, dude.
D,
The
you're
beer
like
specials
8
are
feet
awesome.
tall. You would kill everyone.
I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, no,
You
I'm like
are
5
the
something,
mosh
man.
pit.
So Eddie G
It would be Skrillex, hands down, all day. All day.
with the nosebleed music.
Yeah, it hurts me as much as it hurts everybody else, but you just can't admit it.
Okay.
Dan, don't say something, man. We already agreed on the pizza and pineapples and stuff, man. Don't do me like this, dude. I was gonna be like, yo, MySpace
Our
top
bromance
9.
is over.
all right. You know what? I'm gonna go home.
MySpace friends
Shade.
for life.
Dan,
You're my top
you're
8.
something to me, bro.
AOL, hey, it's AOL Instant Messenger for life.
What's
about
the
that
longest you've ever gone without taking a bath?
Oh, shit.
Or shower,
Wait,
I guess. Or
before we get
just
into this
cleaning
question,
yourself.
though, I do have another question before we start. Shay, why were you so anti that question, the previous question? I could see your.
Yeah, you were very.
You were very.
But then you're
physical
like,
in your-
man,
I'm
fuck
like-
Pearl Jam.
I know. and then all of a sudden, so
And then
confident
dropped
that
the
you
mic
wanted,
and
yeah,
fucking took
yeah.
I wasn't scared to answer the question. I just didn't know how I would ever pick.
Oh,
There's so many.
There's
I
so
don't know
many
what to choose.
Once Five Finger Death Punch was off the table, then you.
Yeah, then I was like, oh, well, you know, Pearl Jam
All right,
and
all
Maroon
right.
5.
Now let's change the question. Top 5 bands you'd get rid of.
Oh, jeez.
Top 5 bands I would get rid of. Okay, I would get rid of Pearl
Shay, you
Jam.
broke everything.
That's all right.
Nice going, Shay.
That's all right. I fixed it.
That's our microphone.
You guys told me to drop the mic earlier, so you're welcome.
But we did not say our mic.
That's
Hey,
true.
it's still a
It's
mic.
a good thing I almost dropped it.
All right, Morgan, what was your question?
Wait, I was
The
saying.
longest
I was
you've
saying.
ever gone without taking a bath.
That would
The
take like
longest
a
I've
week.
ever gone without taking
Fuck
a
off,
bath.
Luca.
I would have to say to. What do you guys think?
2
what?
years.
Whoa. Jesus.
2 hours.
I'm the
2
guy
hours,
sitting next to
yeah.
him right now.
The longest I've ever gone without a bath is 2 hours.
2 decades.
Are we talking specifically bath though? Is that?
I mean,
is that the
shower.
question?
Well, how-
Bath?
Well,
yeah.
because
Bath.
bath.
However, you
bath,
prefer to cleanse yourself.
Okay,
Yeah.
because bath would be like 15 years because I never take baths. That never happens. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't like soaking in my own filth, so I'm fine with that.
I love it. I shit in the water.
I do it every day.
2.5 weeks for me.
2.5.
2.5. My dad's a trucker, so when I went with him, there's no shower in the truck. So
There is not. That's fucking hardcore.
it is. It's metal.
Shay?
I gotta say, probably 3 days at most. I can't.
Eddie?
I'm at about a week. Yeah, we did a bunch of Walmart showers, where you just set a sink.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was about a week, and it was just horrible. I never again. It's gross.
Was that
It's
on
easier
tour?
for girls.
Was that?
Was that on tour?
Yeah, it was gross, dude. You don't know how gross it is to sit in your own filth with a band full of 6 guys who
Are also
don't shower
sitting
and
in their
we're
own
gross.
filth?
Yeah, it's burrito night, and you're just kind of like,
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
dude.
Is that before or after the pizza and beer?
It's before, after,
and we
after.
know that pizza is Hawaiian pizza. We know
No,
that.
I would order a large Hawaiian pizza for myself because I'm a fatty.
Yeah.
And I love Hawaiian pizza.
And then you have a burrito.
all day.
And
Burrito
throw-
Susio.
You know what? Throw a burrito on top of that.
All right. Well, let's take a break from the questions for a bit because we do still have a song that Jay sent over from her previous band.
Say what?
Why don't you tell us a little bit about this track?
All right, so the track you guys will be hearing is Pressure, and that was in my last band, Silent Preacher, which I hold close to my heart. I think that was the band that really brought me to my senses about being real about your music and writing what you feel and what you experience. Because before then, it was and Hazard was pretty instrumental, so I didn't write the lyrics, I didn't do any of that stuff, and then once you start to do it yourself, you realize, hey, I'm not going to write fairy tales. I'm going to write stuff that happens every day so everybody can relate to it. So, yeah, pretty much. That song is really personal. It's about somebody in my life that a relationship that I had with them. So judge it how you will, I guess.
All right. Let's do it.
Take my heart, take what you want, I'll give what I owe. Run away from your life and selfish ways. Go away. This can't go on another day. Drag me down. I'm falling into your game. You think that you can get away with murder? You think I'm afraid to call you out? Misery becomes your best friend. It'll hold your hand until the end. Misery is your best friend. Burning pain. Too much fire in the flame. Point your finger, reach a flame. Exhale, falling, inhale, shame. Sin and grave. Act like a saint, then turn away. Live the truth filled with lies while you hide in heaven, cry. You think that you can get away with murder? You think I'm afraid to call you out? Misery becomes your best friend. It'll hold your hand until the end. Misery is your best friend. You think that you can get away with murder? You think I'm afraid to call you out? Misery becomes your best friend. It'll hold your hand until the end. Misery is your best friend. You think that you can get away with murder? Think that I'm afraid to call you out. You walk away from what I say.
This is Frankie from the Bloodline, and you are listening to the Metal Experience. Metal.
And we are back with the Metal Experience. I am Morgan Danielle.
No, you're
with
not.
Luco Blaze.
No, I'm not.
The Chin Hair of Knowledge.
No, he's not.
Daniel's son. And we are hanging out here with the Dirty Dangerous.
Hey,
And that
Daniel's
was
son.
a track that we just heard from a previous band that Jay was featured in. And what was that band called again in the song?
Silent Preacher. And Pressure.
Is that band still around, or did you guys all just disperse?
We dispersed.
Dispersed.
Like a flock of ducks.
Dispoisted. We disappointed. Well, unfortunately, Morgan has got
What?
some
Unfortunately?
goofy.
Why?
I thought we were still talking about the band.
Yeah.
Wait, why did it do a weird
What
cut?
do you want, Luco?
Oh, Morgan, didn't you have some goofy announcements you had to
They're
announce?
not goofy announcements. They're announcements.
Morgan tried to tell me a funny question to ask people was, do
you
you
like
have
curly hair or
straight
straight
hair?
No, that was not one of the questions
Get
I was
outta
going to
here.
ask at
Come
all.
on.
Not at all.
It's a good
Funniest-
icebreaker question.
question
Don't
I've ever
forget, here are the announcements. Coming up next week, our friends in Arcadia are having a CD release show August 27th at the Metro. They have tickets that they are selling for pre-sale, so you can hit them up if you are interested. And don't forget, they also released within the past week a music video that you can watch.
You can do what with?
Yeah, you can watch the music video for Arcadia. I'm trying
What's
to
the
find
music video?
what it was called. Hold on.
I just watched it.
Yeah, it is. He is I, and I am him. And it was a pretty awesome video from their upcoming album, Fire in the Sky. So awesome. Check that out.
Awesome.
Our friends at Active Destruction are going to be playing a show this coming weekend on the 19th. And it is going to be at Chicago Ridge's Star Bar. It's part of Midwest Metal Anthem, and it's a whole weekend of events. And it is day one, and they are playing with Eden's Fall, Testimony, Great Balls of Metal.
Great balls of metal?
Yes. Fire Garden, Cold Bearded Killers, Joey Bag of Donuts.
Nice.
Exogenesis, and then on Saturday, day 2, it's going to be Accuracy, Scar Inc., Degradation. Degradation. Thank you.
Degradation.
Just got that. Okay.
Degradation, Morgan.
Sacred
Okay, I
Dawn,
can't read either.
Unquiet Eddie, and Scream King.
Unquiet Eddie.
So
That's you.
you can go to that at Star
you're gonna be
Bar.
there?
Friday and Saturday it is
If they got
Midwest Metal Anthem day 1 and day 2.
And
So
burritos.
check
And
that
pineapple
out.
pizza.
Also coming up, a pretty big show for our friends in All Famous. It's their album release show. They're playing with the Color Morale at the Shiva DeVille.
The Shimaranda.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shiva DeVille is a band. Oh, Shiva and then DeVille, they're bands, and they are playing at the Wire in Berwyn. And they've got tickets for $15, and a CD is included with admission. So if you want to go to that show, check that out on Friday, August 19th.
Crazy good.
So they're not playing at the Shiva?
No, Shiva and DeVille
Are
bands.
they playing at the Shiva Bowl?
No.
Does someone win the Sacco?
This is not the league. Coming up at the Elbow Room, the Convalescents. They're a pretty awesome band out of
Nice.
Texas that we've seen before. They're doing one of the first headlining tours that I've seen come through the Chicago area on the tour, The Great Southern Massacre, and they are going to be playing the Elbow Room on August 29th. So you can check them out. They're pretty awesome. They're playing with Apotheca and Dead Eyes Always Dreaming. So they're
Wait,
both
Apotheca from around here?
I don't think so
Or
because they're on the
different
full
Apotheca?
tour. But it's Dead Eyes Always Dreaming and Apotheca. I think
Dead
they're
Eyes-
spelled differently for Apotheca.
Dead Eyes Always Dreaming.
Yeah,
Cool
they're
guys.
fucking awesome.
We met them.
They have a new
couple
EP
weeks-
coming
couple
out, and
months
they
ago.
have album artwork posted on their Facebook for Dead Eyes Always Dreaming. So check that out. A sad announcement, a couple of them. The DeKalb's venue, the House Cafe, is closing. I guess they posted this past
Damn.
weekend.
I went to one show there.
Yeah, Dan and I went to a show there a few years ago. So, unfortunately, I mean, small venue, but it was awesome. Had some pretty decent sized bands going there, and
I saw Black
unfortunately
Dahlia
they couldn't
Murder play there.
stay open.
And then on an unsad note, I
No.
found a band on a flyer for a local show. They were called Ario Speed Dealer, and I was like, yes. And I have no idea. I heard they were pretty cool. I asked the guys at the show, and they were like, yeah, the band played here a couple nights ago, and they were pretty sweet. I just want to put it out there. Ario Speed Dealer.
One more
Kinda
sad
fun.
note before we wrap up the announcements with one last announcement. But Caldera had lost their vocalist this weekend. Dennis D. Rock unfortunately passed away. So if you knew him, if you met him, if you saw their band, go to their page. You can send the band your condolences or just check out their music. We had a chance to meet Dennis a couple times. Luco played a show with him. Great guy.
Cool
Gave
guy.
us some tickets to some upcoming shows to check him out. So,
and he was a fucking killer
yeah,
vocalist.
I don't know details. They didn't post it, but it's sad when anybody that young passes. So, Dennis will be missed, of course, in the scene. The wake was today. I'm sure a lot of people were there paying their respects to
One of our metal
a really
brothers.
great vocalist. And then the last announcement that I had is I've sent out some messages already, waiting for a response. I've gotten a couple already. We were out in El Paso this past weekend and checking out some record stores out there. So I want to give a shout out to a couple that we found that were pretty fucking awesome. Headstand out in El Paso was awesome. Great people helping you out.
I spent a lot of money.
Yeah,
there.
we spent a lot of money in general. And then Mother of Pearl Vinyl, that was pretty sweet. Another awesome person running it. We got to talk with both shops.
Really quick, Mother of Pearl Vinyl. So I basically stole this from them. I bought the Rocky IV soundtrack on vinyl, $3.
Nice.
I don't know why you guys were like, damn, because if I heard that,
My brother listens to that album like,
I have
on
it
repeat while he works out.
I have it on my phone. I
Like,
listen to it all
it
the time.
annoys me, but it's like that you got it for $3.
It's the single greatest soundtrack ever. Sorry.
And
$3.
then you bought
I don't remember, Morgan.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I found an Arnold Schwarzenegger, like music he listens to. It was very weird, and
It's just a vinyl of him grunting at
yeah,
you.
it was pretty sweet. No, it had like Eddie Money on it and stuff. And then I found the Poltergeist soundtrack on vinyl.
What he's not telling you is I found all these things.
I found
and
none
he
of
bought
this.
it because he like gave up looking for things, and then I found everything he wanted. And I found Bad Religion's No Control on cassette. That was pretty awesome.
It's pronounced Cusset.
And then I got Cowabunga, the Ninja Turtles vinyl.
She got the song Turtle Power.
Total Power.
Which I also have on my phone because songs
By-
are shit.
by
she
who?
found the
Something
single
Crime. What is it?
Partners in Crime.
Partners in Crime. Thank you. Yeah, so that was that. And then I also picked up a few
That was at
flyers.
Area 51.
Yeah, I
In El
picked up
Paso.
some flyers for some upcoming shows or past shows in the El Paso area with some bands on it. And I hit up those bands going, hey, I found your flyer in El Paso. I'm from Chicago.
And they responded back, freak! Leave us
What?
alone,
No,
freak!
no, they did not. God, I hope they
didn't.
didn't.
But
No.
it would be a lot cooler if they
Not
did.
at all.
Freak!
No, that did not happen. And yeah, so that's what happened. We
Oh,
blasted
I
some
found-
Pantera. We
I've-
blasted our friends in Alter Perceptions during the vacation.
I found a
among
sweet.
other things.
I found Devin Townsend, the
Ghost.
album Ghost, also, and I bought a Misfits pillowcase.
Mhm.
In case anyone you guys were wondering, and I bought Misfits incense and AC/DC incense.
What do they smell like?
I don't know. I haven't burned them yet, but
Smells like a rap song.
Smells like a rap
Smells
song.
like beer, sweat,
Prostitutes.
And two toucans.
Full circle. Smells like a rap song. That was good. That was a good one.
Thank
Well,
you. I appreciate it.
Wrapping up the evening with the Dirty Dangerous, why don't you go ahead and let us know where we can find everything that has to do with your band, and then the music video, and
All that good
one
stuff.
more time for an estimated release date for your upcoming E EP.
Everything is available on Bandcamp, Reverb Nation, YouTube, Facebook, all those main sites. And as far as the release date goes, it will be in the upcoming months. Before 2017 for sure.
And then also check out the music video.
Crossfaded by
on
the Dirty
YouTube.
Dangerous on YouTube.
And then you guys also, because I actually just found it straight from your Facebook page. It was like the second or third post down.
Yeah, it's also posted there.
Boom. And then Morgan also posted it on the Metal Experience Facebook page too. So check it out. Give the Dirty Dangerous a like. Also check out the unsigned band pick of the week. The band Circles from Melbourne, Australia. We also played, check out A Kingdom in Peril. And check out Cruel Melody, bands that we opened the show with. Also badass bands, badass people.
And then tonight
Rocking
we're
out,
going
playing
to
some
close the
metals.
show with our friends in Lost in Blue, a very awesome instrumental group. And we're going to be listening to Remain in This Dream.
Something smells good.
Yeah, and next week we are going to be hanging out for the first time with South Arsenal. So that will be awesome and fun. You can come out to Fitz Spirit Keys in Elmhurst every Tuesday to hang out with us in the bands. We start around 8 p.m., go around till 10:30, 11, depending on time, and you can come hang out and listen to music and chill and have a good time.
Fuck yeah. And delicious ass food. Rock and roll. Well, we want to thank you guys again, the Dirty Dangerous, for coming out and joining us this evening. Wrote something on a school night. No, on a work night.
Well, it kind of is a school night now because all the kiddies are going back to school.
Shut the fuck up, Eddie G.
You know, you guys invited me here, man.
We did, and we're glad you came. Speak as much as you want. But right now, shut the fuck up, Eddie G. No, I'm joking. Thank you for coming out also, Eddie G. Fucking, that chest hair is fucking rocking. Pineapple pizza. Don't do it, kids. So says Shay.
I do.
And so, again, we want to thank you guys for coming out. We can't wait for the rest of the new music to come out. And when all that's out, hit us up again. We'd love to have you guys back on and play all of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
Thank
sounds
you
great.
for having us.
Yeah, it's been a good time. It's been a good
rap
time.
track.
Yeah.
The
It'll
rap
be a
track,
good one.
Yeah,
I can't wait to hear the bonus track walking into two cans into two fires. And in parentheses,
smells
like a rap
good.
song. Smells great. Well, thank you guys again. Next week, Morgan, who's on?
South Arsenal.
And who are we going out listening to?
Lost in Blue.
And how many fingers am I holding up?
None, because you keep moving them.
Perfect. Thank you, and we will see you next week. Peace. Any
Good night.
Shout out.
Everyone who doesn't eat pineapple on pizza.
Shout out to my prostitutes. Shout out to my prostitute.
Boom. Thank you,
Pineapple
world.
pizza all day. Sorry. Shay.
No.
All right. Good night, folks.